English has many nouns, and there are many ways to pluralize them. Some nouns have regular pluralization, but others do not so much. In general, the plural form of a noun is made by adding an s to the end of the noun, like cars, houses, books, birds, and pencils. However, this is the regular version of pluralizing nouns, so there are many irregular ways. When a noun ends in s, sh, ch, x, or z, we add es to the end of the noun, like kisses, wishes, matches, boxes, and quizzes. English does that to not repeat the same sound when a plural word is said, so we need a vowel, like es. With words that end in z, sometimes we have to add another z to the plural form, so that the word is written sophisticatedly. When a noun ends in a vowel, plus y, we only add an s because the sound of these words will sound good enough, like boys, holidays, keys, and guys. When a noun ends in a consonant, plus y, we replace the y with ies in the end. English does that so that the word sounds and looks better when written, like parties, ladies, stories, and cities. When a noun ends in f or fe, we replace it with ves at the end of the noun so that it sounds and looks better when written, like lives, leaves, and wives. However, there are some exceptions where only s is added, like roofs, cliffs, beliefs, and chefs. When a noun ends in a consonant, plus o, we add es to the end of the noun so that the word looks better when written, but when it's sounded, it makes no difference, like tomatoes, potatoes, echoes, and heroes. There are, however, some exceptions with only s, like pianos, halos, photos, and volcanoes. After these pluralizations, some nouns do not follow these rules at all, so they are irregular. It is better to learn them individually because they do not follow the s at the end. These irregular nouns mainly have changes in the middle of the words where vowels replace other vowels to sound better. These nouns can be man, men, woman, woman, foot, feet, tooth, teeth, goose, geese, mouse, mice, and child, children. The singular versions of the nouns all have different vowels, so they change to different vowels once they become plural. Additionally, some nouns have the same version when singular and plural, like fish, sheep, deer, and moose. These names are mainly animal names, but ultimately, there are further nouns that are more advanced when plural, which is where none of the rules that I showed follow these nouns. Such nouns are formal words that have special spelling changes so that words sound better, so the emphasis is put more on how these words sound than how they're written. When a noun ends in is, we change it to es at the end, like analysis, analyses, basis, bases, and crisis, crises. English words that end in is usually have a Greek root, which is why they have spelling changes. When a noun ends in us, we change it to I, like cactus, cacti, fungus, fungi, stimulus, stimuli, and nucleus, nuclei. English words that end in us usually have a Latin root, which is why they have different spelling changes. However, some exceptions will have an es at the end instead of I, because they come from Greek, not Latin, like octopuses, walruses, sinuses, and viruses.